If you're looking to buy some FIFA 13 Ultimate Team codes, be sure to check out the link in the description for a very trustworthy and fast delivery website. What's up lads, Josh here and welcome back to another episode of Ribery's Road to Glory. This is episode 7 and we are going to start off by buying a right forward. There was only 3 right forwards in the French silver category, so that was a pretty good deal to pick him up for 450 coins. I do believe I picked him up for, and he's going to go straight into the team. And he's a pretty good signing. He plays pretty well on his 2 first games, and his name is Regatin, I think. And then we get a centre back to replace our shiny. I think his name is Nesta, who we just replaced, and his name is I think it's McCoylu or something like that. And he is from Wolves, so I'm sure I've got a Wolves, at least one Wolves follower. So just give us if you are watching the video, just give us a quick shout on how you say his name. I'm not too sure. I think it's like McColley or something like that, but I'm not even going to attempt it. But anyway, we go into a 4-5-1 BPL team. I think his name was Race to Raheem. So I think he was trying to do a series maybe. But anyway, we start off in the 16th minute by going 1-0 up with Franck Ribery, of course. He's absolutely carrying this team. But then he gets a nice through ball over the top into Bent, and he's able to slot that hits the left post, and it's going into the bottom right hand corner. That makes it 1-0. Of course, Leeds will not last with these sort of bronze teams. It's so hard to defend against gold players, and of course there it is. It's going to happen again. Adam Johnson. I even stuck a foot in there with. I stuck a foot in there with my centre back, I think at Mvoto, but still managed to, he still managed to shrug him off and scores that in to make it 2-1. Then Asaidi hits I think that was the post, or I'm not even sure if that was Asaidi or not, to be honest. But his left mid hit the crossbar then, and then Ribery 20 minutes later, 63rd minute, does actually make me come back 2-2-all. So this is an equaliser, and then we actually come back, and hopefully this is going to be the winner. 84th minute with Castilla. I was just going to sit back, ultra defensive, and see if I could carry this game now to see if it would last 3-2. But of course the corners on FIFA 13, I'm so ruined. You bring your goalkeeper out the slightest, and then he's obviously just going to head it to the side of him. But then we get through the ball over the top to Ribery, and look at that, 88th minute, couldn't have timed it better. Ribery puts me 4-3 up, and I think this is how it stays after 1 or 2 more opportunities. But look at this, 89th minute, just rolling into it. I think I'm going to concede here, but he hits the post. I'm able to clear it with Mvoto, and that was how it stayed. 4-3, I won that game. I was so delighted to win that. I'm really loving beating BPL teams with this team, because BPL teams are like the most overrated things on this game. You see them pretty much in every tournament, every division. You're always going to see them around in FIFA 13. So hopefully, we'll have less of that on FIFA 14. But I probably don't think so, because it's the most well-known league, of course. So we sell our Zuba. Sorry, not Zuba. Actually, it might have been Zuba, I'm not too sure. I think his name was Zuba, the bronze centre-back that we bought originally, and we sold him for 200 coins. And then we go for a CM buy, I think his name is Silvestri, and then we go for a right back buy, and another Wolves player, another Wolves French player. So that's a nice little link for them too. And this guy's name is Zuba, so not the other one. I'm not too sure what the other player's name was called that I sold. I think it was just like just some Randy in Division 1 or Division 2, I think, not the French one, the Power one. But we put the silvers, the new silvers that we just signed. They go straight into the team, which are Silvestri and Zuba, I think. So got a little bit of a nice French silver right side going on, and then obviously just the bronzes to upgrade soon. This is how I like to do my Road to Glory. For people wondering why I don't go for like Nasri, etc. straight away, or like Kabai, get like a full gold team. It's because I really like playing with bronzes and silvers and golds all at the same time, and this is like the best way to do it for me. It's like a Road to Glory feel, and it is really fun to use Ribery in these sort of teams. He's just an absolute carry when you get going, and through the divisions, he just absolutely carries your team. But then once you get into the gold category, it's not as fun, but it's still it's not as fun, but it's still a little bit of fun. But anyway, in the second minute, I started from kickoff there. I showed it from kickoff, and 2 minutes in, look at that, over the top ball for Ribery, and Ribery is able to chip his goalkeeper and make me go 1-0 up already. So that was a fantastic start to this guy's 4-3-1-2 Serie A slash weird hybrid team. I think it was a Serie A slash BPL team. You had like Balotelli, Aguero, Di Natale, Cazorla, Nasri, etc. So he had quite a nice team. game, and I actually started to go in the lead with 2-0, but then he comes back with a Sergio Aguero 19th minute long shot. That was quite a nice goal, to be honest, with his right foot, with his left foot, so I think that's his weak foot. That made it 2-1. We had the possibility, we had the chance of making it 3-1 there, but Castilla does actually hit the post, the crossbar, sorry, so that was quite unlucky with a nice little half volley, but then he goes and hits the post as well, so that kind of evens the aids up. You know, he hits the post, I hit the crossbar. You know, I think that's 50-50 now. But then he does actually come back with a very nice, strike just from outside the box. Very, very thunderous shot from the old man himself, Di Natale, and that, you know, obviously we're going to see something else. But you know, he goes for the cross, and look at this, Ribery is away. You know, this is 1 against 3, and Ribery is just absolutely pacing it. Look how fast he is. You know, little dart inside here to stop that defender from containing me. And there it is. 81st minute, we're able to slot that in all the way from like our box. We're able to get a nice little counter attack with just Ribery, no other players needed. And that is what I was talking about, how much of a carry he is. You know, without Ribery, no, I don't think any other player would have done that. You know, maybe apart from Ronaldo or Messi. But other than that, I genuinely do not think any other players would have done that. But anyway, 3-2, we won that game. Really, really good to win that game. You know, he had some really, really high-rated players like Aguero, Balotelli, Di Natale, I think he had Nasri, etc., Buffon, Chiellini. So, you know, he had a really nice team, and we did actually beat him with a few silvers, a few bronzes, and of course Ribery. So it was really nice to get that win. I really did think I was going to lose that, you know, when I first matched up against him in like 87 chemistry. Not the best of chemistry, but he was still a very good player, and I was so happy to beat him. But this is how the team's looking at the moment, guys. Hopefully you've enjoyed episode 7. You know, leave a like rating if you did. Let's go for 500 likes again, that'd be amazing. Subscribe if you're around here. Follow me on Twitter at JoshKemo94. And apart from that, guys, I'll see you guys very soon. Goodbye.